In the quiet solitude of a starlit night on Earth, young Zephyr lay asleep in his bed, unaware of the cosmic forces that were about to alter his fate forever. A shimmering portal materialized in his room, casting an otherworldly glow that bathed everything in an ethereal light. From within emerged beings of incomprehensible shapes and forms, members of the Galactic Council. Zephyr awoke to find himself surrounded by towering figures adorned in shimmering robes, their eyes gleaming with curiosity and calculation. Fear gripped his heart as he struggled against unseen restraints, his voice silenced by a telepathic command that echoed in his mind. With clinical precision, they examined him, probed him, and subjected him to tests that bordered on the boundaries of cruelty. Hours turned into days as Zephyr endured their experiments, his anguish fueling a growing resolve within him. He learned of their plans, of their intentions to dissect not just his body but to unravel the very essence of humanity itself. Yet amidst the pain, a spark of defiance ignited, a defiance that would one day blaze into a firestorm of retribution. Unbeknownst to the Galactic Council, their actions had not gone unnoticed. Avalon, in meditation upon the verdant plains of Viridian, sensed the disturbance in the cosmic harmony. The plight of Zephyr resonated through the cosmic threads, pulling Avalon from his serene contemplation into action. With a solemn vow to right the cosmic imbalance caused by the Council's hubris, Avalon set forth on a journey across the stars. Guided by the cosmic energies that intertwined all life, he sought allies who shared his vision of justice and redemption. Thus began the odyssey of Zephyr and the champions who would stand by his side. A journey that would test their limits, challenge their beliefs, and forge bonds stronger than the gravitational forces that held galaxies together. As Avalon traversed the cosmic highways aboard his celestial vessel, he sought out Eris, the esteemed scientist of Atlantia. Located beneath the azure depths of Atlantia's vast oceans, Eris was renowned for her mastery of bioengineering and her deep-seated empathy for all forms of life. Her laboratory, nestled within a bioluminescent coral reef, pulsated with the rhythm of the ocean's currents. Avalon found Eris amidst a whirl of holographic displays, her hands manipulating strands of genetic code with finesse that spoke of years spent in pursuit of scientific excellence. When Avalon recounted Zephyr's plight, Eris paused, her eyes narrowing with a mix of sorrow and determination. For Eris, whose species had once faced extinction due to galactic indifference, Zephyr's story struck a chord, a reminder of the fragility of life in a universe governed by powers beyond mortal comprehension. With unwavering resolve, Eris pledged her allegiance to Avalon's cause. Together, they analyzed the data gleaned from Zephyr's abduction, uncovering a pattern of experimentation that spanned millennia. It became clear that Zephyr was not the first innocent to suffer at the hands of the Galactic Council's insatiable quest for knowledge. Meanwhile, on the war-torn frontier of the Draconian homeworld, Zythar prepared for battle. The reptilian warriors of Draconia, renowned for their martial prowess and unyielding honor, had long chafed under the Council's patronizing gaze. Zythar, a seasoned veteran scarred by countless skirmishes against Council enforcers, saw in Zephyr's tale an opportunity to strike at the heart of their oppressors. Avalon's arrival was met with a mixture of skepticism and cautious optimism among the Draconian elders. For centuries, their people had bristled under the Council's dictates, their proud heritage subjugated to the whims of distant bureaucrats. Zythar, standing before his kin with Avalon at his side, vowed to lead the charge against the Council's tyranny, a promise echoed by the thunderous roar of Draconian war drums. Back on Viridian, Volarix, the enigmatic cyborg with a past shrouded in mystery, received Avalon's call through the whispers of quantum entanglement. In the shadows of a derelict space station orbiting a dying star, Volarix's cybernetic implants hummed with anticipation. A former agent of the Council turned rogue, Volarix had long evaded capture by exploiting the labyrinthine corridors of bureaucracy that defined Council law. For Volarix, Zephyr's plight represented a chance at redemption, a way to atone for the sins of a past life spent enforcing the Council's draconian decrees. With a steely determination forged in the crucible of betrayal, Volarix embarked on a journey that would lead him back into the heart of the Council's domain. his resolve tempered by the memory of comrades lost to the Council's callous indifference. Together, Avalon, Eris, Zythar, and Volarix formed an alliance bound by shared purpose and mutual respect. Their paths converged amidst the swirling currents of cosmic destiny, united in their quest to confront the Galactic Council and deliver justice for Zephyr and countless others who had suffered in silence. As they prepared to embark on their daring mission, the echoes of Zephyr's anguish reverberated through the cosmos, a clarion call that heralded the dawn of a reckoning long overdue. With their alliance forged and purpose clear, Avalon and his newfound companions embarked on a clandestine journey through the labyrinthine corridors of the Galactic Council's administrative sectors. Guided by Volarix's intimate knowledge of Council protocols and Zythar's tactical acumen, they navigated through layers of bureaucracy designed to obfuscate the Council's true intentions. Their first target was the archives of Zenthra Prime, a neutral world serving as a repository of knowledge and history for the Galactic Council. Concealed beneath the planet's crystalline surface lay data vaults containing records dating back eons, a testament to the Council's reach and influence across the galaxy. Eris, with her expertise in decryption and cybernetic interfaces, bypassed the formidable security protocols with ease. Within the depths of the archives, they uncovered a trove of information that laid bare the Council's darkest secrets. Files detailing covert experiments on sentient beings, genetic manipulation for military advantage, and clandestine alliances with rogue factions painted a chilling portrait of the Council's ambitions. As Avalon studied the holographic projections of past atrocities committed in the name of progress, a sense of righteous anger burned within him. The Council, cloaked in the veneer of benevolence and order, had betrayed the very principles it purported to uphold. Each revelation deepened their resolve to dismantle the Council's hold on power and deliver justice to those who had suffered under its tyranny. Meanwhile, on the outskirts of the Council's jurisdiction, Zephyr languished in a cell aboard a research vessel drifting through the void. His mind, once filled with dreams of exploring the stars, now wrestled with nightmares of invasive procedures and the cold indifference of his captors. Yet amidst the despair, a flicker of hope ignited, a beacon fueled by the knowledge that he was not alone in his struggle. Unbeknownst to Zephyr, Avalon and his allies were closing in on the vessel, their cloaked ship slipping through the void undetected. Volarix's mastery of subterfuge and infiltration proved invaluable as they infiltrated the vessel's security network, bypassing automated defenses with surgical precision. With Eris guiding them through the labyrinthine corridors, they drew closer to their ultimate objective, rescuing Zephyr and unraveling the Council's web of deceit. But as they neared Zephyr's location, a sudden betrayal from within their ranks threatened to unravel their carefully laid plans. A shadowy figure, driven by personal vendetta and a thirst for power, revealed themselves as a sleeper agent planted by the Council to sow discord among their ranks. Their deception laid bare the fragility of trust in their fragile alliance, testing their resolve as they stood on the precipice of confrontation with the Council's forces. With tensions mounting and the fate of Zephyr hanging in the balance, Avalon and his companions faced their greatest challenge yet, a battle not just for survival, but for the very soul of the galaxy itself. The revelation of the sleeper agent sent shockwaves through Avalon's alliance, shaking the foundation of trust upon which their mission rested. Volarix, with his cybernetic enhancements pulsing with heightened vigilance, immediately recognized the signs of infiltration, a bitter reminder of his own past as an agent of the Council. The sleeper agent, known only as Seraphis, had infiltrated their ranks under the guise of a rogue mercenary seeking redemption. Seraphis's true allegiance to the Council was a dagger poised at the heart of Avalon's plans, threatening to unravel their carefully orchestrated mission to rescue Zephyr and expose the Council's crimes. A tense standoff ensued within the confines of the research vessel, as accusations flew and alliances were tested under the weight of betrayal. Seraphis, cloaked in shadows and wielding secrets like a weapon, taunted Avalon and his companions with cryptic revelations about the Council's hidden agenda. Each word dripped with venomous intent, casting doubt upon their resolve and sowing seeds of discord among their ranks. Zythar, his reptilian eyes ablaze with righteous fury, demanded swift retribution for Seraphis's treachery. The Draconian warrior's honor demanded justice, Yet Avalon cautioned against hasty action. He knew that to confront the Council's machinations, they would need to rise above petty vendettas and embrace the unity that had brought them together. Eris, ever the voice of reason amidst turmoil, proposed a daring plan to turn Seraphis's deception against the Council. Drawing upon her expertise in subterfuge and manipulation, she outlined a gambit that would exploit Seraphis's access to Council communications to feed them false information. The goal: to lure Council enforcers into a trap while they executed a daring rescue mission for Zephyr. Avalon, with his ancient wisdom and unwavering resolve, agreed to Eris's plan. Trust, once shattered, could only be rebuilt through actions that spoke louder than words. Volarix, harboring doubts but recognizing the necessity of unity, pledged his cybernetic expertise to enhance their ship's stealth capabilities and disrupt Council sensors. As they prepared to enact their plan, tensions simmered beneath the surface, threatening to boil over into open conflict. The fate of Zephyr, imprisoned within the bowels of the Council's research vessel, hung in the balance, a stark reminder of the stakes they faced in their battle against the Council's oppression. In the depths of his isolation, Zephyr clung to hope like a lifeline. The knowledge that Avalon and his companions were risking everything to rescue him buoyed his spirits, fortifying his resolve to endure and resist the Council's attempts to break him. His mind, once clouded by fear and uncertainty, now burned with a determination to see justice served and vengeance wrought upon those who had wronged him. As the Alliance braced itself for the impending confrontation, Avalon gazed out into the void, his eyes reflecting the distant stars that bore witness to their struggle. The journey ahead would test their courage, their loyalty, and their belief in the righteousness of their cause. But they would not falter in their quest to bring light to the darkest corners of the galaxy and restore hope to those who had been cast aside by the Council's cruelty. With their resolve steeling against the betrayal of Seraphis, Avalon and his companions set their plan in motion. Eris's intricate web of deception began to unfold as false transmissions were fed into the Council's network, creating a strategic diversion that would draw their forces away from Zephyr's location. Meanwhile, aboard the research vessel where Zephyr languished in captivity, time stretched endlessly in the cold confines of his cell. His thoughts swirled with a mix of fear and anticipation, his hope anchored to the distant echo of Avalon's promise to rescue him. Each passing moment brought with it a surge of adrenaline as the rescue operation neared its critical phase. Aboard their cloaked vessel, Avalon monitored the Council's response with a calm detachment that belied the turmoil within. Zythar, his warrior instincts honed by years of combat, stood ready at the helm, his eyes scanning the void for any sign of approaching Council ships. Volarix, with his cybernetic enhancements interfacing seamlessly with the ship systems, maintained a vigilant watch over their cloaking devices and sensor arrays. Eris, her fingers dancing across holographic interfaces, coordinated their maneuvers with the precision of a master tactician. Seraphis's betrayal had sharpened her focus, driving her to ensure that every element of their plan unfolded according to design. The fate of Zephyr and the success of their mission rested upon the delicate balance of deception and timing. As Council enforcers responded to the fabricated distress signals, Avalon seized the opportunity to infiltrate the research vessel under the guise of a malfunctioning cargo ship seeking repairs. Eris's skillful manipulation of the vessel's automated systems allowed them to slip past security checkpoints unnoticed, their cloaked vessel blending seamlessly with the debris-strewn expanse of space. Inside the vessel, tension mounted with each step closer to Zephyr's location. Eris's decryption algorithms bypassed security protocols with ease, guiding them through a labyrinth of sterile corridors and sealed bulkheads. Volarix's cybernetic enhancements interfaced with Council terminals, disabling surveillance feeds and diverting attention away from their covert operation. Zephyr, his senses attuned to the faintest echoes of activity outside his cell, felt a surge of hope as the sounds of muffled footsteps drew nearer. The door to his cell slid open with a pneumatic hiss, revealing Avalon and his companions standing before him like mythical beings descended from the stars. For a fleeting moment, disbelief mingled with relief as Zephyr realized that his allies had risked everything to rescue him. Avalon's reassuring presence, Zythar's stalwart strength, Eris's brilliant intellect, and Volarix's silent vigilance formed a tableau of unity and purpose, a testament to the bonds forged in the crucible of adversity. With their reunion brief but profound, Avalon and his companions guided Zephyr through the labyrinthine corridors of the research vessel, evading patrols and circumventing security protocols with practiced ease. Their escape route, meticulously planned by Eris, led them to the vessel's hangar bay where their cloaked ship awaited, a beacon of hope amidst the shadows of Council oppression. Yet as they prepared to depart, a sudden onslaught of Council enforcers descended upon them, their weapons primed and their resolve unyielding. Seraphis, revealed to have orchestrated their betrayal from within, stood at the forefront with a malicious glint in their eyes, a puppeteer manipulating the strings of fate for their own insidious agenda. With blaster fire lighting up the hangar bay and the clash of ideologies echoing through the void, Avalon and his companions fought valiantly to defend Zephyr and secure their escape. Each shot fired, each blow exchanged, spoke volumes of their determination to defy the Council's tyranny and safeguard the future they believed in. Amidst the chaos, Zephyr found himself caught in the crossfire of cosmic forces beyond his comprehension, a pawn in a game of galactic intrigue that threatened to consume them all. His faith in Avalon and his allies burned brighter than ever as they fought against overwhelming odds, their unity a beacon of defiance against the Council's tyranny. As blaster fire echoed through the hangar bay and the Council's forces closed in, Avalon and his companions stood united against the storm, their hearts intertwined by a bond forged in the fires of adversity and tempered by the promise of a better tomorrow. In the heart of the hangar bay, chaos reigned as blaster fire erupted in flashes of light and shadows danced amidst the din of battle. Avalon and his companions, outnumbered but undaunted, fought with a fierce determination born of righteous fury and unwavering resolve. Zythar, his draconian instincts honed by centuries of martial tradition, unleashed a torrent of primal fury upon the Council enforcers. With each swing of his blade and each roar that echoed through the metallic confines of the hangar, he carved a path through their ranks, a living embodiment of draconian honor and unyielding courage. Eris, her mind a wellspring of strategic brilliance, coordinated their defense with precision born of years spent navigating the intricate webs of Council bureaucracy. Her fingers danced across holographic displays, directing Volarix's cybernetic enhancements to disrupt enemy communications and disable automated defenses with surgical precision. Volarix, his cybernetic implants humming with calculated efficiency, interfaced with their cloaked ship systems to maintain their tactical advantage. His augmented reflexes and enhanced perception allowed him to anticipate enemy movements and counter with devastating efficiency, turning the tide of battle in their favor with every calculated maneuver. Avalon, with his ancient wisdom and mastery of cosmic energies, stood at the center of the fray like a sentinel of hope amidst the storm. His ethereal powers surged through him, shielding his allies from harm and unleashing waves of arcane energy that shattered Council armor and sundered their ranks with celestial fury. Amidst the chaos, Zephyr clung to the remnants of his newfound courage, his heart pounding with a mixture of fear and determination. The sight of Avalon and his companions fighting valiantly to protect him filled him with a renewed sense of purpose, a resolve to confront the Council's tyranny and reclaim his stolen innocence. But amidst the clash of ideologies and the cacophony of battle, Seraphis lurked in the shadows, their betrayal casting a pall over their alliance's unity. The rogue agent, driven by a twisted agenda and a thirst for power, sought to exploit the chaos to further their own insidious schemes, weaving through the fray with cunning and deceit. As blaster fire rained down and the hangar bay reverberated with the clash of steel and the hum of energy weapons, Avalon's alliance stood united against the Council's forces. Their determination to protect Zephyr and expose the Council's crimes burned brighter than ever, a beacon of hope amidst the darkness of betrayal and oppression. With each enemy vanquished and each obstacle overcome, Avalon and his companions drew closer to their ultimate goal, to escape the Council's grasp and forge a path towards justice and redemption. The battle in the void was not just a clash of arms, but a testament to the strength of their unity and the resilience of the human spirit against the machinations of cosmic powers. As the last echoes of battle faded into the cold expanse of space, Avalon's alliance regrouped amidst the wreckage of their enemy's defeat. The hangar bay lay strewn with the remnants of council enforcers and smoldering wreckage, a testament to their courage and determination to defy the council's tyranny. But their victory was not without cost. Seraphis, revealed as the architect of their betrayal, slipped through their fingers amidst the chaos, leaving behind a trail of unanswered questions and lingering doubts. The rogue agent's betrayal served as a stark reminder of the dangers they faced in their quest for justice, a shadow that threatened to divide them even as they stood united against a common foe. With Zephyr safely aboard their cloaked ship and the council's forces in disarray, Avalon and his companions plotted their next move. Their journey had brought them face to face with the council's cruelty and corruption, but it had also forged bonds of camaraderie and trust that would guide them through the trials yet to come. As they prepared to depart from the council's domain, their resolve burned brighter than ever, a beacon of defiance against the darkness that threatened to engulf the galaxy. The battle in the void had tested their limits and strengthened their resolve, setting the stage for the next chapter in their quest for justice and redemption. With Zephyr safely rescued from the clutches of the Galactic Council, Avalon and his companions navigated their cloaked ship through the depths of space, evading pursuit and plotting their next move. The echoes of their victory in the hangar bay resonated within them, fueling their determination to expose the Council's crimes and bring justice to those who had suffered under its tyranny. As they traversed the cosmic highways, Eris monitored Council communications intercepted during their escape, piecing together fragments of data that hinted at a broader conspiracy. Plans for further experimentation on sentient beings, clandestine alliances with rogue factions, and the Council's insatiable thirst for power painted a chilling portrait of their adversaries' ambitions. Zythar, his warrior's heart still ablaze with the memory of battle, stood vigil at the ship's helm, his reptilian eyes scanning the void for any sign of Council enforcers in pursuit. Volarix, with his cybernetic enhancements interfacing seamlessly with the ship's cloaking systems, maintained a vigilant watch over their surroundings, anticipating enemy maneuvers with the precision of a machine. Avalon, his mind attuned to the cosmic energies that intertwined all life, contemplated their next course of action with a sense of solemn purpose. Their victory in rescuing Zephyr had dealt a blow to the Council's authority, but the rogue agent Seraphis's betrayal lingered as a reminder of the dangers they faced within their own ranks. Meanwhile, aboard the Council's starbases and administrative hubs scattered across the galaxy, whispers of dissent began to echo through the corridors of power. Avalon's daring rescue mission had exposed cracks in the Council's facade of unity, stirring dissent among those who questioned the morality of their actions. Within the Council chambers, debates raged over how best to respond to Avalon's alliance and the threat they posed to their authority. High-ranking officials, their minds clouded by centuries of bureaucracy and political maneuvering, struggled to reconcile the principles of justice with the imperatives of maintaining control over a galaxy teetering on the brink of upheaval. Unbeknownst to Avalon and his companions, Seraphis lurked in the shadows, their allegiance torn between loyalty to the Council and a desire for personal gain. The rogue agent's betrayal had sown discord within their alliance, casting doubt upon their unity and testing their resolve in the face of imminent danger. As they ventured deeper into uncharted regions of space, Avalon's alliance encountered remnants of civilizations ravaged by the Council's unchecked ambition, planets scarred by ecological devastation, species driven to the brink of extinction, and the echoes of lost civilizations haunted their journey, serving as a grim reminder of the stakes they faced in their battle against the Council's tyranny. But amidst the trials and tribulations of their journey, a glimmer of hope emerged. A coalition of resistance fighters, displaced refugees, and disillusioned Council defectors who rallied to their cause. United by a common desire for freedom and justice, they offered Avalon and his companions sanctuary and support in their quest to expose the Council's crimes and restore balance to the galaxy. With each ally they gained and each revelation uncovered, Avalon's alliance drew closer to unraveling the Council's web of deception and bringing their reign of oppression to an end. Their journey across the stars was not just a quest for vengeance, but a crusade to forge a future where all beings could live in peace and harmony, free from the shadow of Council tyranny. As they charted their course through the cosmic tapestry, Avalon's resolve burned brighter than ever, a beacon of hope amidst the darkness that threatened to engulf the galaxy. The pursuit across the stars had tested their courage and unity, setting the stage for the final confrontation that would determine the fate of countless worlds and the future of the Galactic Council itself. With their resolve hardened by trials and alliances forged amidst the stars, Avalon and his companions prepared for the final confrontation with the Galactic Council. Their journey had taken them through the darkest corners of the galaxy, uncovering the Council's atrocities and rallying support from those who had suffered under its tyranny. As they approached the heart of the Council's dominion, a sprawling nexus of starbases and administrative hubs that spanned across solar systems, Avalon's alliance braced themselves for the battle ahead. Eris, her mind a tapestry of strategy and calculation, devised a plan to infiltrate the Council's central command and expose their crimes to the galaxy. Zythar, his draconian blade sharpened by centuries of combat, stood ready to lead their vanguard against the Council's enforcers. Volarix, with his cybernetic enhancements synchronized with their ship systems, coordinated their tactical maneuvers with the precision of a machine, anticipating every contingency with cold efficiency. Avalon, with his ancient wisdom and mastery of cosmic energies, communed with the celestial forces that bound all life together. His powers surged through him, shielding his allies from harm and imbuing them with the courage to face the Council's forces head-on. The battle that ensued was a symphony of chaos and determination, a clash of ideals and ambitions that reverberated through the cosmos. Council enforcers, driven by blind loyalty and fear of reprisal, clashed with Avalon's alliance in a desperate bid to maintain their grip on power. Blaster fire lit up the void as ships maneuvered through the debris-strewn battlefield. Each volley of energy weapons and each explosion of starship hulls a testament to the stakes of their conflict. Avalon's alliance fought with a unity born of shared purpose and unwavering resolve, their hearts intertwined by a bond forged in the crucible of adversity. Amidst the chaos, Seraphis emerged from the shadows, their allegiance finally laid bare amidst the fury of battle. The rogue agent's betrayal had sown doubt and discord within their ranks, but Avalon's alliance stood firm against the tide of betrayal, their determination to expose the Council's crimes unwavering. As the battle raged on, Avalon and his companions pressed forward, their every action guided by a singular goal: to bring light to the darkest corners of the galaxy and deliver justice to those who had suffered under the Council's tyranny. With each enemy vanquished and each obstacle overcome, their path to victory grew clearer, a beacon of hope amidst the chaos of war. At the heart of the Council's central command, Eris breached their formidable defenses, accessing data terminals and broadcasting evidence of their crimes across the galaxy. Images of tortured beings, manipulated genetic codes, and testimonies of those who had survived the Council's experiments spread like wildfire through the galactic networks, igniting a wave of outrage and defiance against their oppressors. In the aftermath of the battle, with the Council's forces in disarray and their authority shattered, Avalon's alliance emerged victorious. Their victory was not just a triumph of arms, but a testament to the power of unity and courage in the face of adversity. As they surveyed the wreckage of the Council's dominion, Avalon and his companions knew that their journey was far from over. The galaxy lay in upheaval, its future uncertain, yet brimming with possibilities forged in the crucible of their struggle. With Zephyr by their side, his spirit unbroken by the trials he had endured, Avalon's alliance set forth to rebuild and forge a new era of cooperation and understanding among the stars. Their quest for justice had brought them together, but it was their bonds of friendship and shared purpose that would guide them towards a future where all beings could live in peace and harmony. And so, amidst the remnants of a shattered regime and the promise of a brighter tomorrow, Avalon's alliance embarked on a new chapter in their journey. A journey fueled by hope, courage, and the unwavering belief that even in the darkest of times, light would prevail.